Welcome to Fortune Travels, where I document my healing journey. Sorry, I can't do this. Through food, travel, and spirituality. And this is a little mini series, and this is part 4, I think, part 4. Man, we're already on part 4. I don't know if I can do everything I need to do in the next 3 episodes, to be honest, but we'll see. Anyway, last episode, we left off. What did we do last episode? We talked about, oh, right, the plant medicine. Yes, okay, in San Jose de Pacifico, in Mexico. Yes, with the Colombians. Yeah. Yes, this episode. Okay, let me just. Oh, this was a lot. This was a very intense experience for me that I really didn't get clarity on until, a month ago, to be completely honest. But yes, I did a plant medicine ceremony with my Colombian friends. Also, y'all like the new hairstyle, new shirt, same pants, because it's the same day. Okay, this is called YouTube magic. And just me switching out outfits so you guys have something different to look at, okay? You're welcome. So we do the plant medicine ceremony. Now, mind you, let me just backtrack a little bit. We do this hike. We go up to the top of the mountain, and we're drenched in water. My clothes are wet. They're drenched. And the other thing is, I had only planned to be here for a couple of days. And on top of that, I'm still coming with my suitcase from the birthday vacation in Puerto Rico. So I only have 1 pair of sweatpants or leggings and 1 hoodie. And I think a flannel, maybe a flannel. That's it. And I brought all of these clothes with me on this hike. So I had no clothes to change into. I think this was the other reason why I was stressing out so much. I literally had no other clothes to change into, okay? The other clothes I had were shorts and bathing suits and a tank top. Like, this is not cold weather clothes. I was like, how am I gonna get warm? Because they don't be having heaters in San Jose del Pacifico. They don't have heaters. And then maybe if you're lucky, you'll get a fireplace, but yeah, I was very uncomfortable. Luckily, again, because Colombians are amazing, or at least the traveling ones that I've met are amazing, however you want to put it. They had extra clothes. So I literally swapped clothes with one of my friends, and she let me have her pants and a shirt and then a sweater and socks, because I didn't even have an extra pair of socks with me. We take the plant medicine, and I'm excited. I'm like, look, I want to experience like ego death, something I've been wanting to experience past couple years. And I take the medicine, and I'm sitting there, and I'm like, I'm ready. This is great. I'm ready. Let's do this. And nothing happens. Cue music. So I'm sitting there. I'm like, what is going on? And then all of a sudden, your girl starts crying. And when I say crying, I am sobbing. I'm wilding. Wow, I'm really gonna put this out there on the internet like this. Part of me is like, girl, what are you doing? But part of me is like, do it for the people. So anyway, I'm wilding. I'm literally sobbing. I'm sobbing. And I'm sobbing in front of these Colombians and my Korean friend who's been there. I mean, she's been traveling with me for like 2 months. And she knows me too. And this whole time I'm traveling too, I'm super happy. But this is the one day it's like the exact opposite of happy. Sad. I'm sobbing, and everybody is shocked because they had never seen me in that state before. Oh, and there was another instance that I had that I just remembered I didn't tell y'all that happened in the 5 months that I was in the States. But it's okay. We're not going to get into it. It's too late for that. We already in part 4. Oh my God, part 4. I don't know how I'm going to do this in 2 more episodes. I was supposed to do this in 6 parts. Anyway, okay, back to the story. I'm sobbing, but they are really taking care of me. They're holding me, hugging me, wiping away my tears. These are people that I had really just got to meet like 2 days ago, 2 days before this instance. But it was like I was surrounded by love. But here's the kicker though. I was surrounded by people who loved me and who were showing me love and showing me affection and really taking care of me as I was sobbing. And I was sobbing as if I had lost a loved one. Like as if my significant other, I don't have a significant other at this point. Your girl's single. AF right now. But I was crying as if like the love of my life had just died, basically. I was really sobbing, and I couldn't stop. I was just like, what is this coming from? And it was from deep within my heart, and I couldn't figure out where this was coming from. The weird part was I was surrounded by love, but I felt loved by everyone around me, but inwardly I felt sad and heartbroken. That's how I would put it. So this happens, everybody takes care of me, and I'm like really in awe at strangers. I was surrounded by quote unquote strangers, but I feel like they were my family. And like to this day, yeah, I really love each and every one of them. And I'm not gonna put everybody's name out there for like privacy's sake. But yeah, like I really was surrounded by love in that moment. And this was a huge turning point for me because it made me aware of an issue I was having. Now, what that issue was or exactly is, again, I didn't figure out until literally a month ago, where I did a meditation retreat, which I'll get to in another episode. But it was just a crazy experience. Here I was sobbing, crying, surrounded by people I had just met 2 days ago, in strangers' clothes. None of the clothes ever like my underwear was mine. Everything else was somebody else's. Oh my God. And even my shoes were sold. And the thing is, at my hostel room or whatever, there was no fireplace or anything to dry my clothes. So I had to leave all of my clothes with the Colombians. That's what we're gonna put that. With the Colombians. And because they had a fireplace. So I left, they said, leave your clothes here. And I was like, okay. I was like still sobbing because I wanted to go back home to sleep because I was exhausted from literally 6 hours. 6 hours of like sobbing. But one of them, they had slides, and I really like slides, and I was like, whose slides are these? Could I use them? And the guy who owned the slides, he was like, oh, those are my favorite slides, but it's okay, you could use them. He let me use the slides, and I was like, thank you so much. Like, because I totally get it. Like, slides, look, like I travel with my slides everywhere I go. That is a essential travel item in my book. Okay. So, I mean, that was just an incredible experience within itself. I had a lot of revelations. I guess I could talk about some of the revelations I had, but I haven't really done these actually, because some of them I was like, really? So if you guys want to do this, feel free. One of them was that there's going to be a point. So you know how people like post stuff on social media and stuff like that? There will be an app or something that will be developed where you can literally put your whole social life through your phone for the public to see. I feel like people are doing that now, but to more of an extent, like your text messages, every single photo you take, like you can have the ability to share that with the whole world. This was one of the things that came to me, was that, oh, like if you want money, like you should do this. And I'm not trying to put my business out there like that. What else? I mean, that's really all I can remember. Oh, I got like re-inspired to continue documenting my travels and releasing them on YouTube. And you know what? That's all I can remember. But the cool thing is, I actually documented the aftermath of this. So again, if I remember, or if y'all remind me, I can release some of those videos when I get my laptop back in a month. But yeah, so that was my plant medicine ceremony that I did in San Jose de Pacifico, and it was a very beautiful one. Very, very beautiful and very inspiring, because 6 months later, I decided to go to Colombia by myself. Which everybody who I talked to was like, what are you doing? Colombia? No, you should not go there by yourself. But I mean, technically I felt like I wasn't going there by myself because I knew people who lived there. And I also had some friends who were traveling, who were also going through Colombia. So I wasn't technically by myself. But I was going there by myself. And I think that is gonna be the next chapter for next week. Thank y'all so much for listening. And yeah, just be happy, be loved. And I will see y'all next week, and comment below any questions that you guys have about my experience. I will give y'all more details maybe if y'all need it. We'll see. But I'll talk to y'all next week for part 5.